I am Danny.
I'm Bert.
We're alcoholics. So the last couple of posts we've run through all our sort of defective natures. So yeah, self-centeredness, pride, self-pity, dishonesty, arrogance, sloth, lust, jealousy, envy. There's probably a couple more that I've missed, but yeah, you know, we are riddled with this stuff. And if we don't do what we do on a daily basis, you know, they keep poking their heads up and and they run our lives really. So now we're going to tell you what we sort of done to get well. You know, having realised through working and living a certain way that we've got this stuff wrong with us, we can put stuff in place that helps us, you know, on a daily basis.
Yeah.
So the first thing we had to do was sort of get a mentor, sorry. Someone that's been where we were, you know, someone that's had their own struggles, and more importantly, somebody that's, you know, got something about them that we wanted.
Yeah, some serenity.
And we had to ask them to help us, you know, and then they showed us the way, you know, they showed us that they work a spiritual program. It's not a religious program, it's a spiritual program. Religious people are scared of going to hell. You know, we've been there, and spiritual people have already been there. So once we've done that, we realised we're alcoholics. We asked somebody to help us and guide us. And then they give us a little set of rules to live by.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, when I see this set of rules, I would say rules, they're not really rules. They sort of said, look, if you want to get well, mate, do this stuff. This is what I done to get well. Just copy what I done and you'll get well.
Yeah.
But when I see this stuff, my head, my arrogance, wouldn't let me think it'd work for me.
Yeah, I was going to do that this way, I was going to do that this way. It's not until I let go and actually did the stuff that they said that I actually started to get better.
Yeah.
It's easier because we as alcoholics always trying to find a easier way, you know, and
easier, softer way. Yeah.
Easier, softer way, yeah, and that's what we do. Look for shortcuts in life, but if you want to get well, there's no shortcut. It's just it takes work, it takes honesty, it takes just listening to somebody and realizing you're not the center of the universe.
I say all the time, you know, I'm mentoring a few people at the minute, and I say to them, the only thing you need for this to work for you is honesty and willingness.
Yeah.
You know, and it's you know, such a joy watching people turn their lives around.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, I had the opportunity to do this stuff 4 years before I actually started to get well. And when I looked at the stuff that, you know, I was suggested to do, I thought that ain't gonna work for me. You know, I'm mental. Didn't realise how bad my life is. You know, I thought I was special and different.
Yeah.
I thought I would, you know, I didn't think I was just a bog standard alcoholic. That's what I am. And I didn't give this stuff a chance. So I didn't do it, and then I didn't get well. 4 years further on down the line, I smashed myself up a little bit more, you know, and I was ready. And I just got a mentor, not a mentor, and got on with the stuff. And since I've been doing it, every day's got better.
I thought you said you got a new motor. That helps you. No, but 100%, man. If once you throw yourself into this and give over, because it's so difficult for me as an alcoholic, it was so difficult for me as an alcoholic to not put myself first, and but by doing this, you do put yourself first.
Yeah.
And if you get yourself better, everyone around you as well. It's infectious. Everything gets better. It's the way you look at life. Is life? I saw one thing the other day. Is life is reflecting what you give out, and if you give out negativity and unhappiness, life is going to throw that right back in your face. But if you give out positivity, honesty, that's what you're going to get back.
Yeah.
And yeah, man.
One of the hardest things I've done, I think, was ask for help.
Yeah.
But it's probably one of the best things I've ever done.
Yeah.
To change my life.
Yeah, me too, brother.
Look, if you like what we're about, we're going to go into a little bit more in the next 2 posts of what we've sort of done to get well. So yeah, please keep watching. Please follow, like and share.
Thank you.
Thank you.